Hello, welcome back to another Schlib on Switch unboxing month video. Hold on. Anyways, hello, welcome back to another month of Schlib on Switch video game pickups. We gotta wait a few more seconds and then we'll get started properly. And hello to whoever is on right now. All right, let's get started. So, today we're going to go through all my video game pickups for the month of July 2023. So, we're going to start with the games that I picked up for the Nintendo Switch. And we're going to go through these in alphabetical order, not the order in which I received them during the month. Now, all these videos are going to have, individual unboxing videos on my channel if you want to see them in more detail. Some of them are live, some of them are not live yet. So if you see one you're interested in, stay tuned. It'll be up in the next few days. So the first game we're going to look at is Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon. This is a spin-off prequel to the Bayonetta trilogy. I played the first two Bayonetta games and I really, really, really enjoyed them. I didn't play 3 yet, and this looks like a stunning game that I'm going to have to play after I play Bayonetta 3. Very different gameplay style apparently, and I'm really interested. This did come out a few months ago. I only got it now. Going to be a couple items throughout this video that I got through a friend in Germany, so he ordered a bunch of stuff and held it for me and then shipped it all together. So this is one of those items. I got it from Germany because it came with a really nice steelbook. And yeah, just a nice steelbook. So yeah, I'm going to play this. Hopefully you get your copy soon, Jody. It looks like a really fun game. Next game is Front Mission First Remake. This is a remake of the first Front Mission game. Hey Ellie, no worries for being late. I got this at JNL, and looks like a nice remake of an old Square Enix RPG, I believe from the SNES era. This is published through Microids, and I think the remake was done by Forever Entertainment. And Ellie, hope your hand feels better quickly. It sucks when you injure yourself. So yeah, this Front Mission First came in a really, really nice package with some cool stuff. There was a collector edition for this out of Europe, but I did not pick that up. The next game is a import from Japan. We have Ghost Trick. This is a remake of a DS classic that I've heard great things about even before this Switch port was announced. This remake is available on all platforms, but unfortunately we did not get a physical copy in the US, so I imported it through Play Asia. Gonna have to try out this game because I've heard really, really good things about it. Yeah. Next up, we have a game that I picked up through GameFly. We have Gigantosaurus Dino Kart. This is the second Gigantosaurus game on the Switch, I believe the second, from Outright Games. Looks interesting. Jody asked, yes, unfortunately I did hear that Pee Wee Herman died of cancer. It's really, really sad. I'm honestly not familiar with his work as an actor, but it is always sad when these things happen. So condolences to his whole family. The next up is the amazing, spectacular Trails into Reverie, The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie. The 10th game in the Trails franchise, and an absolute freaking masterpiece. I am hooked in this game. I want to spend hours and hours in this game, and this is the 10th game in the Trails series, and is a celebration of everything that came before it. It just spectacular. Tons of characters to play as from the series history, storylines to continue, setting up the future. I am very, very close to the end of this game, actually. I might even finish it tonight, maybe tomorrow. And there's still just tons of post-game stuff. I already finished the main story of Trails into Reverie. I'm going through the post-game story now, which I'm almost done that, and then even that, the game could just go on forever. Maxing out your characters, mini-games, extra stories. This is just an absolute celebration of the entire series, and I cannot get enough of the series. you can watch my full unboxing video for that, where I talk a little bit about the series more. But it came in this beautiful collector edition from NIS America. And this is one of my favorite Trails collector editions from NIS America. They're all great, but this one is just every single item is perfection. And I love that. And it also came with this awesome steelbook. Now, it's funny because Trails into Reverie is one of my favorite NIS America collector editions, while Hajimari no Kiseki, the PS4 collector edition, PS4 Japanese collector edition for this game, is also one of my favorite collector editions. So between the two, just knocked those both out of the park. Now, it is interesting that I didn't notice till after I made my video. The NIS America, when they first announced this, the um, the graphic that they put out, obviously, I always say like artwork subject to change, but was completely different on the box, on the steelbook, everything was different. And it's really interesting because now this artwork is used like 5 or 6 times throughout the collector edition. And while it's really nice artwork, 5 or 6 times is a little bit much for the same artwork. Um, and that had a bigger variety of artwork. So I'm just curious what happened there. Yeah, that's the second steelbook, and an absolute perfect game. I wouldn't recommend playing Trails into Reverie unless you played as many of the previous 9 games that you can. Because just the more you play, the more it enhances your experience and the storyline of the characters. I hope my voice is coming across good because I'm not feeling the greatest, so I'm talking a little quieter than I normally do. Next up, we have Let's Play Curling. Curling, the classic game from Canada. I got this through GameFly. I actually really enjoyed like curling minigame on Mario and Sonic and Olympic Winter Games. So, curling. The next game is a game that I am planning on playing as soon as I'm finished Reverie. We have Master Detective Archives Rain Code. This game is... You thought eating syrup was Canada's sport. That's the secondary sport. That's how they celebrate after curling, is just like chugging syrup. I was in school in Canada, so I can say these things, right? I know, right? I'm kidding. Yeah, anyways, Master Detective Archives Rain Code is a game from the people behind the Danganronpa series, which is an absolute incredible series. If you haven't checked it out, check that out. And this is their new game. And it looks great. I've been hearing good things from people that have played this. Okay, do not ever mention ketchup chips to me, Jody, because those are disgusting. I know Canadians and their ketchup chips, and they're all dressed chips. Ketchup and all dressed are disgusting. Anyways, Rain Code, a visual novel with some mystery and detective elements. I haven't played it yet, so I can't really talk too much about it, but it is next on my list. And it came in a really nice collector edition, which you can see my full unboxing for, if you're interested. And it came with another awesome steelbook. We love steelbooks here. And there are a couple nice ones this video. Next up, we have Pikmin 4. This is the 4th game in the Pikmin series, which I have not played yet. I've always wanted to. I went to the Nintendo New York store for the launch event for this game, and I got a couple cool bonus items, which you can see in my full video for that game. Yeah, I've been hearing great things about Pikmin 4. I'll play the series eventually. Next up, we have the Resident Evil 4, or triple pack, which is 4, 5, and 6. I'm not big into the horror genre. Got this for a good price, so I picked it up. Yeah. Next up, we have another game I got through PlayAsia. We have Romancing Saga 2. I'm trying to collect all the different Square Enix RPGs physical on the Switch. Sorry. And this is another one of those. Next up, we have another game I picked up through GameFly. We have Saint Kotar. I don't really know much about this. So picked it up. Found this one for cheap in Target. We have Super Mega Baseball 4 from EA Sports. It's a baseball game. I am not a sports person. Next up, we have another Square Enix RPG with a sideways cover. We have Various Daylife. This looks like an interesting little RPG style game. Definitely expensive for the physical, but interested to try it out. Next up, we have We love Katamari Reroll and Royal Reverie, which is the second Katamari game to come to the Switch. It's like a remake and a new expansion for one of the Katamari games. I played a little bit of the first one on Switch. It's definitely interesting. I'd have to try this one out a little more. I'm glad I have it in my collection. And the last Switch game we have is Zoro the Chronicles. Don't really know much about this. Picked it up through GameFly, but we'll check it out at some point. I didn't do, yeah. Anyway, so those are all the games, but we're gonna have a bunch of other stuff to show still. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, one of my friends from Germany helped me get a whole bunch of stuff. So he helped me finally get the steelbook for Pokemon Violet. So with this was the only steelbook I was missing for the Nintendo Switch until this month, where another game came out. The Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach has a steelbook collector edition. But honestly, like, I have a feeling that collector edition is going to go down in price, so I'm just waiting it out a little bit. I'm not desperate to get that right away. So yeah, that was the one steelbook I was missing for a while. And this is another steelbook. I'm technically not missing this, but we have the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 steelbook. Now, when it comes to steelbook collecting, sometimes different regions have slight different variants, which I am not really chasing down each and every one of those. But Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is one of the best games I've ever played. And if you haven't played it, definitely recommend checking out the entire series, especially to this game. Single-handedly got me into JRPGs with the beginning of the Switch era. Before that, I barely played any. So the US Steelbook for this is a white background, and this is more of a silver background. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. So he found it for a good price, so I picked it up. So thank you for helping me get that. There are a couple other steelbooks that have slight differences without art differences, just like logos and coloring, shading. I don't really care about all those differences. Not worth checking out everyone. Talking about Xenoblade. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. This is a My Nintendo award through My Nintendo Europe that my friend helped me get. So we have stickers for characters. We have 2 sticker sheets, which are identical. And we have a nice little notebook, which is stylized after Mio's notebook in the game. So this is a cool thing to have. Now that's most of the Switch stuff. Also, through Amazon Germany, not through Amazon Germany, through my friend in Germany, he got for me through Kryson asked, do you think the Switch 2 rumors are real? The next Nintendo system is happening. That's inevitable. I am of the belief that there will be rumors from today to tomorrow. I do not care about rumors. Once it's officially announced, it's announced. Otherwise, you can read this, you can read that, you can read this, someone can leak this. I don't care. I just want to know when it's officially announced. That's what I'm waiting for. But yeah, so Nintendo in Europe reprinted a lot of amiibos that the US didn't get. So I got these 2 amiibo. We have Tiki from Fire Emblem Echoes, and we have, I always forget which one this is, but one of the Fire Emblem Smash line series. Now with these 2, I now have every single Fire Emblem amiibo for Switch. I got them through a bunch of different sources. Thank you again, Jody. But yeah, now I have every single Fire Emblem amiibo released for the Switch. I also got through Germany the Archer Link amiibo. I really liked the Archer Link pose from Breath of the Wild, and I finally have the amiibo for that. Ike, thank you, Jody. I looked it up right before I did this video because I know I was going to forget, but I forgot anyway. Thank you for that, Jody. And also, back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The Pyra and Mythra amiibo finally released. And they are beautiful. I love these characters. Now, for a long time, I was like, I'm not getting amiibo, I'm not getting amiibo, I'm not getting amiibo. And then when they announced Pyra and Mythra announced for Smash, I'm like, okay, they're getting amiibo. I might as well just start buying some amiibo because I'm definitely buying Pyra and Mythra. So I slowly started building up my amiibo collection. Now I have like 20 odd something amiibo, maybe even more. I'm not even sure the number. I'm still not going to be like getting every amiibo that comes out, but I have basically every single one I want. I think there's just like one more on my want list, which is Joker from Persona 5 in the Smash line. Otherwise, be picking up some odd amiibos as they come along. Now, we're not done yet. That's all the Switch related stuff. I did pick up one game for the Nintendo DS. We have Percy Jackson and Olympians The Lightning Thief. I absolutely adore the Percy Jackson book series, and I think this is the only video game, Percy Jackson video game that was made. This is based off the infamous movie, but it's Percy Jackson, and I love it. Also, that movie like introduced me to the Percy Jackson universe. So even though it's um, iffy, hey Pizza Man, welcome to the live stream. I still want to have this in my collection, and I cannot wait for the next Percy Jackson Olympians book, and also for the TV show. That's going to be awesome. Hopefully. Now, the last thing to show off in the video is the biggest purchase I made this month. I finally got a Steam Deck. I've been avoiding it for a while, but I got one. And I really like it. I got it on the Steam summer sale, and I didn't have any Steam games before, so it's not like I had a whole library to build into the Steam Deck. But I have one now. And I'm not going to go through all the games I got through from it now, but we'll go through some highlights. I did sign up for like Humble Bundle and bought some random like key packs, so I got a lot of random games. But I'm not gonna some of the main games I picked up. We have Assassin's Creed, the original one, which I've never played, which was a gift from a friend. We have Assassin's Creed Unity, which I picked up. We have Avicii and Vector. I played this on the Switch and I love it, and I got this through a random key code bundle. So just wanted to mention that. We have Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, which I've been wanting to play for ages, and it never goes on sale on Switch. We have Kuro no Kiseki, which I patched into English, which is the next game in the Trails saga after Trails into Reverie. Obviously, I had to pick up the original Trails in the Sky because this is one of the only places it's officially available. I picked up the Square Enix Guardians of the Galaxy game, which I started. It's really fun. I always want to play. I always love the Guardians. We have Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is a free VN. We have The Outer Worlds, which I also have on the Switch, but I picked it up here as well. I actually got that through Humble Bundle, so not really a pick up. We have A Plague Tale Innocence. I'm hooked at this game. That's what I'm playing right now, and oh my god. Like, if you have not played A Plague Tale, I cannot, like, recommend it enough. I also cannot describe how insane it is. It's awesome. You say if Xbox and Nintendo had a baby, it would be the Steam Deck. Kind of true. I actually have an Xbox, but I barely ever touch it because I just like playing my games portably. So now that I have the Steam Deck, I'm going to slowly try to pick up like all these games I picked up on the Xbox, which I never ended up playing on the Steam Deck. So Guardians of the Galaxy, Plague Tale, so far I did. What else do we have here? We have Remember Me, which I just picked up. That is a game from Don't Nod, which I love their Life is Strange game, so I know I'll play that. Sonic Adventure DX. I've always wanted to play Sonic Adventure, so I finally picked it up. Tell Me Why technically is not one of my pickups for the Steam Deck. I just redeemed this on Steam. I did play this on the Xbox with the Life is Strange games and cannot recommend it enough. You also have Yakuza 0 because I also always wanted to play the Yakuza games. And the Yakuza 4 Remastered was part of Humble Bundle, so I already have that. So yeah, those are some of the highlights of the games I picked up on the Steam Deck. Someone asked if I picked up the Super Rare Games mystery box. I did not order any in the mystery box. I ordered every single game from them, besides for the like the shorts and the such as the Super Rare shorts I didn't order, and the Super Rare like their indie demo packs mixtapes. Otherwise, I have every single game ordered from them, so there's no need for me to order the mystery packs. Tabs started shipping, but I ordered the triple bundle. So you will get that when it comes. And Jody said Yakuza Like a Dragon is one of your favorite. Yakuza Like a Dragon. It's I do have that for the Xbox. I'm gonna pick it up on the Steam Deck eventually and gonna slowly try to get rid of all my Xbox games somehow, somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna play through Yakuza series from the beginning. So I started 0. Didn't really get too far into it. Got started a couple games on the Steam Deck and then just settled on playing Requiem, and I'm gonna be playing Kuro no Kaseki. Um, sorry, Plague Tale. I'm playing Plague Tale now. I'm gonna be playing Kuro no Kaseki once I finish Reverie. Um, yeah, so that's basically all the pickups this month. Hopefully, um, you guys got some good games this month. So when I'm getting, Jody, I think Jody, you asked if I'm getting the Pikmin merch. I'm not buying any merchandise besides for what I got as freebies on the Nintendo store, which I didn't show off in this video, but I have those shown off in my full unboxing video. Yeah, and I hope everyone has a great August and picks up some awesome games. There are some games. One game I'm really looking forward to in August is a digital game, but it's called Stray Gods, a role-playing musical. It's a musical game. I love musicals, where you make choices that change the songs and change the story. So that's really really intriguing. Gonna also pick up. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to actually get the GameStop, but it's releasing tomorrow. The Akiba's Trip game, and my mind's blanking on what else is coming out in August. But yeah, anyways, hope you all have a great month, and thank you for watching this video. Whether you watched it live or the later on YouTube, I hope you all have a great month. Bye.